Thunder, thunder, thunder. So exciting. Back in here, today is Tuesday, July 30th, and yeah, it's warm out. It's just after 1 o'clock. I just wasn't feeling too good this morning, even after I ate something, so I just kind of took it easy this morning. But I'm just like feeling guilty of like, I gotta come down here and get something done. That's how I am. If I don't get something done in a day, it's like it drains on you. It's like depressing, you know. So it's hard for me to relax at times, but I did relax, and I feel better now. Just wasn't feeling too good. So back in here, and we're going to finish I'm gonna put the metal in. The lag screws are dry. I'm gonna fit the 3 that I started already under here first. And I'm gonna go grab that roofing material, and I'm hoping, I think we have enough to do the inside here. This is ready to get hung. It's hot out there now though. It's my temperature gauge, our temperature gauge at the cabin, read like 93, and it was down to 91 because we do have clouds coming in. But that's warm, and so outside it's still pretty warm. I was gonna do this in the morning when I came down. I was gonna come down early, and that didn't happen. So I may save this and work on this tomorrow and try to get down here earlier when it's cooler, and some little other things out there I want to work on too to finish up. Okay, that is done. All right, let's go get the metal. It's pretty cool. What did I do with the metal? Well, that may not be enough. That may not be enough. Let's get the tape measure and measure it. Oh, I need about 27 and a half. So I got 2 inches of spare. All right, let's go get it. Going back out. Okay, so here's the situation. Yes, I measured it, but when I looked at it closer and pulled it out, my last cut went too long into the area I need, and it's wider, so I've got cuts in there, and there's 2 nasty dings in it. So in that corrugated metal that I was just measuring, which is the metal we used for the other doors for the inside here. So it's just not going to work. So either I need to go buy one a piece, and it may not match that. I wonder if like Ace has, or not Ace, R&K, they do sell roofing. I wonder if they have leftover pieces. I just need a small piece. But the other option is I thought I could frame this out with that hog wire tracking that we've used for the stairs prior episode number. Could use this and like kind of just frame it out inside it and put this metal in there, and then you would see the metal behind it, or the wood behind it. The only downside on that though, the downside on that would be is if the wood gets dirty or faded, I'd have to take this all out in order to, you know, touch it up and things over time. So I don't know if I like that. Or if we do the black metal, it's going to cover all that on that side. So decisions. I may just put this side and just leave it until Janae gets here, and then I'll ask her. All right. So meanwhile, those are 3-inch. Those are 3-inch. All right, so meanwhile, I am hanging up that pole. The clouds do make it a little nicer, and it was easy to hang this pole up, so I'm doing it now. And this is extra support, but mostly decorative because I don't think we really need it, but it's kind of cool. So, yeah, it almost looks like it hangs down a bit. Let's see. Let's see here. But it's flat, so I don't know why. It's supposed to come out. Back in here. Today is July 31st. It's a Wednesday, 2024. And I just picked up the quad. Finally got the quad back, so I'm excited about that. And we'll test drive it. Hopefully it works this time. New carburetor, new valve stem that's in the carburetor, I guess. It's longer. New fuel regulator, I think is what it was. I'm not a mechanic, but all right, so back in here. But guess what? well, other than I screwed up the back of the truck again, the tailgate even a little worse than it was even back in that trailer to get the quad. I don't know if it was the dip or what. Hit the latch to open the back. It was working fine, just had some dings from my prior issues with pulling the trailer, and I just cracked it. So you have to like hold it now and then pull it to get the tailgate down. One of these days we'll just buy a new tailgate. But I told Janae, I was like, I will probably screw it up with all our projects, and I'm always loading stuff. So, and sure enough today, so let's say we got a new tailgate a few months ago when this all happened, that yeah, I would have jacked it up again, right? So, all right. Oh, good news though. So yesterday I showed you on the camera where that metal was not going to fit. Janae agreed. The mesh might look cool actually, but it'd be, just getting dust behind it. It'll probably show squares and stuff. I don't know. We just didn't care for it, and it wouldn't match the other doors. So I called the local hardware, not Ace, but the other one, R&K, and they do more like contractor kind of stuff. I think it used to be called True Value. And asked if they had any scrap metal, anything like that out in the yard. And yeah, he had a piece of scrap right here. It's a 6-foot piece. It's a little different on the size of the ribs, but I actually like this just fine. It'll be perfect. In fact, I only need about half of it right now, if even that. And then we can use the other one when we do the other door to match, right? I'll spray paint it. Doesn't need to be, didn't need to be black, or it could be any color. I'll just spray paint it black. So I'm gonna get that ready and get this in there, and then this is what I was gonna do yesterday, and then I'm gonna try to get this door off the table and secure the backside a little bit more. And then my son's gonna be coming over tomorrow afternoon, so I'm gonna have him come down and help me hang the door and get this out of here. And then this project will be done. Here goes nothing. I'm gonna try to get this up on its end. working too well. Oh, gosh. So that's in. That's good. I'm gonna figure out the top part here though. Alright, I'm back. Took the quad home while this stuff's drying, came back, touching up. I forgot to hit record, but I put the brackets up. And yeah, I mean, it's kind of overkill, but this is going to be a door that's going to be used a lot back there in the employee area. So that should withstand a lot of, hopefully no slams, but in case there's slams. Then I touched up paint on the screws where and this is just a paint cap, and I just drilled out the top and then use that as a guide over the bolts, the 1/2-inch bolts. Works good. All right, so the next thing is when I did this insert, and maybe from compressing, I don't know, but it's off about 1/4 inch. So there's going to be black metal on this side, so you won't see through, but I thought I'm going to use this trim and just do a nice little trim right there. Might be kind of cool. Or I could hang something, a sign, please don't slam. I don't know. I'll just use this. All right, so I need this marker. What do you think? Well, not quite done. I'll take a picture. But, I mean, it's pretty cool. I like it. I like how you can see through the bars because it looks like a jail door. Yeah, it's kind of cool. So you'll be able to see in there, make sure nobody's hiding back there, or make sure nobody's coming and bump heads in the door. So I may do something similar for the main door to the employee area, but I want it to be private too. So I was thinking of maybe a smaller window and maybe a little French door, whatever you call it, cupboard, like batten, what do they call them? Can't think of it. Window shutters. Like maybe like a window shutter that folds in, and then you can kind of have it out, I guess. Or some sort of peepholes they can look through. You know, what's the password? I don't know. I like it though. So yeah, so obviously, as you know, on the doors in the previous episode when I made the other doors, we had 2x6s all the way down the backside, and then so I kind of like this approach of kind of fitting it within the door. You know what might be kind of cool too? A Dutch door. For the main door, like a Dutch door. Would I need it? Do we need it? I don't know. I always love Dutch doors, you know, the open on the bottom, open on the top, separate, have a little latch that connects them so you can just pop the latch off and open it. I could easily do that with the same design. Like this could be basically one door from there to here, and then I just have a section here, and that would be the second door. That might be kind of cool. I'll have to ask Janae on that one. So, see, as we do projects, things grow, designs updates, and time and money, right? Yeah, it runs out quick. All right, I think we're done. I think it's fine. So down here, the hinge has 3-inch bolts going through, all through that middle, holding the long board that goes all the way down. And then there's, I'm not pointing at it, sorry. So then there's a L board here that holds that together. Under here, there's 3 long bolts, lag screws under there, underneath it, going into this board. So these two are completely solid together. They're not coming apart at all. Hinge is connecting this with this, with these two. So the hinge is connecting those two because of that. This dado cut right here. And then these, with this board, have lots of these connecting and holding this and holding everything kind of together right here. So could I use a plate like I did here and put like a small one here? Yeah, maybe. All right, Janae's calling. I am going home. I love thunderstorms. lightning started. My son is in Heber, almost here, right when the rain started. So, do we do the door or do we skip it? I want to do the door. I want it up. I've got everything ready. I guess we'll see in a few minutes, see if this lets up, or I think it's gonna get worse. Alright.
I don't think I can
I always forget the camera. You're not gonna be able to get out though.
Huh? I just have to hold it so you screw it in. That's all. Listen, you built a door. I can get out.
Is it on it? Or no?
Huh? Good.
And let me pull these out.
I'm gonna lift a little bit. You kick it in.
More?
We'll be going on the circle, right?
Yeah.
A little more.
Ready?
It's halfway on it.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. That should be on it. Now we align where you want it to be.
Okay. Alright, let's pump this up.
I didn't do anything wrong. Let me out. Is that the... You just gotta figure out what height you want it.
Yeah. It's gonna go pretty high.
To the top?
I think I need to kick it back, otherwise it might slip out.
That would suck.
Let me kick that. Let's look how we can.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Things heavy.
That should be good. I need the level 2 just to make sure we're...
Now we're good. You're almost to the top.
Can you touch it?
Yeah, left side. Not left.
Okay, I'm bringing it down,
Okay.
hopefully slowly.
Okay, you're good.
Let's check. That's dead center. What do you think?
Seems good.
Have to get the trash out.
You don't have to hold it open, which is nice.
Yeah.
That's always the worst when it comes to trash can.
I think it's fine because it's not like you're. So even if this is open, if somebody's watching, I mean, look at that.
You got space? Yeah.
I mean, it touches right there, but not by much.
It'll be fine.
I like it. Okay, let me finish drilling these. What the heck is that? So this can go
Like this? Or I'm assuming that
yeah, then I don't think it does matter.
would. Depends on which side you want to use that.
Let's do the
Maybe put it on the bottom. Still metal. Cathedral. Oh, you see it. Shift the key. Oh, it doesn't go far back now.
Yeah. I'm gonna put another blocker above that anyway.
Stop it from like going
And I noticed when I put it, because I haven't done the cross beams to hold that, so it actually went sideways a little bit.
Oh, I thought you did that on purpose. I thought you did it so it would like turn towards the building.
Oh no, I didn't do that.
Oh, okay. What do you mean?
No, it's leaning like it should be level. The top should be level.
Oh, it's like,
And it's leaning because there's a little bit of play in that wood.
I got that.
And with the wind, it probably did something like that. This tree is getting eaten up by bugs. Alright, so that's it for the door, except for the handle, which I ordered the parts because we don't have the parts yet for this. I do have the lock, but I want to put the handle in first before I put the lock on. But yeah, it's like a jail door almost, right? So this will give a little separation between the trash area, the tool sheds and stuff, and the employee area. So I like it.